A very good morning, one and all present here. Myself, Dr. P. Janagarathinam, Assistant Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering. In my previous class and video series, I already discussed about the robotic system and how we are using the robotic system in the industry, as well as how we are driving the robotic system by using the different types of driving system, and how we are implementing the automation and FMS systems, and how we are using the AGVs and all I already discussed. Today I'm going to discuss about the different types of sensors and control systems are used in our AGV as well as the robotic system. Generally, this is the previous class recap about the robotic system. First of all, generally, what is meant by robotic system means it is a reprogrammable and multifunctional objects which will be used to move the materials, parts, or tool from one place to another place. And what are the different types of joints are used to means like linear joints, orthogonal joints, and rotational joints, twisting joint, and revolving joints. And robot anatomy means the manipulator, end effectors, actuators, sensors, and controllers and softwares we have to use to develop this kind of robotic systems. And what are the laws of robotics means as Asimov's law of don't harm the humans, obey the order, and product by itself. This is the general law used in our robotic system. And an industrial robot which will be used for a different manufacturing process as well as the different manufacturing sectors. So next we have to discuss about the different types of sensors. First we have to define what all these sensors are available, like sensors in robot, touch sensors, tactile sensors, and proximity and range sensors, robotic vision sensors, force sensors, and light sensors, and pressure sensors. Some of the sensors which what based we have to use this kind of sensors means like touch sensors, it will observe the obstacles which is available or not, as well as the proximity sensors also calibrate the distance of object which is available or not, and the robotic vision sensors which will only focus on the programmable codings, and force sensors and pressure sensors, light sensors, which will be control the speed as well as acceleration and other properties of the robotic systems. So this is the different types of robotic systems sensors we have to incorporated in our the robotics. There are a number of robotic systems are there, like industrial robots and medical robots and home care robots. So based on the robot applications and necessity of the robots, we have to fix the different types of control systems. It may be an open loop or closed loop. Either it may be controlled by the hydraulic systems or pneumatic systems or electrical motor systems, or either any kind of sensors. So next one is sensors. Then a sensor is generally it is a device which is used that measure the physical properties. That means heat, light, motions, how we are transferring the material from one place to another place, temperature, what kind of temperatures we have to maintain, and pressure and moisture content. And it can observe the environment, and it converts the data into the interpreted by the either human or a machine. And there are two types of sensors, both basically used, like analog and digital. Analog sensors converts the physical data into the analog signals, like this is the analog signal type mode, and the another one is for digital types of sensors we have to incorporate it. The generally what are the physical principles we have to use in our the sensors means Ampere's laws and Curie's Weiss laws and Faraday's laws and the photoconductive effect. All these laws are incorporated in the different sensoring types which will observe the signals from the current environment. Accordingly it can be acted. So this is the robotic sensors classifications in general. We have to classify it into the two stage, like internal state and external state sensor. The internal state sensor means we have to use the robotic joints and effectors like the potentiometer, tachometers, resolvers, and differential transformers. This and all are, and the externals like the robotic kinematics and dynamics tasks to be surrounding or be objects being manipulated. So generally the robotic sensors, it can be, we have to segregate, these are all the different types of sensors, like sensing the object of presence or absence, we have to use the touch sensor. And force sensor means measuring force along the single axis. And vision, it can be detecting the edges and holes of the corners. And the proximity sensors, non-contact detections of object. And physical orientations, heat, it can be measured the wavelength, and ultrasound says, and temperatures, magnitude and directions. And these are all the different common usage of sensors in our robotic systems. And generally this is the automation form we have to implemented the robotic systems for the industrial applications. Like we have to use the different types of electric magnetic waves, as well as the sensors, and different applications we have to use in our robotic system, as well as the sensors. It will be converts the physical quantities into the changes of RLC, which means the physical work which will be converted into the real-time applications. So this is the general introduction and types of sensors regarding the applications. Thank you. In our next class, we have to discuss about the industrial applications of robotic systems. Okay, thank you.